Alright, so we're loading in. This is the first game of the best out of 3 series between MYI and Fast Forward. Let's see if you got them the right way round. And it's MYI on the left. Did you get it the right way round?
Nope.
Hey!
Nope.
Swap them over. Alright, it is MYI on the left-hand side in the blue trunks, and it is SK. It is Fast Forward on the right-hand side in the red trunks.
Well, I did get them ready for the next game.
Nice. What, by putting them around the wrong way?
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to swap sides?
I guess so. The battle will begin in 10 seconds, so I just had enough time to fix everything.
Hooray! Alright, so we're currently seeing a 4-man mid for Fast Forward, and a 3-man mid, or 1 and a bit man mid for MYI.
So you could say they're moving fast forward.
Yeah. I like the fact that the two of us together there just sounded like an aeroplane crashing.
just like this constant just keeps on.
Oh my god! No!
What?
Did you see that?
No.
Okay, so Stitches was standing here, Lowell was standing here, and Lowell ended up here.
And Lowell died.
And then he died. Oh my god, that turn, that 1 minute play, less than a minute for a kill.
Bottom lane though, Guileless coming in onto Aragi. Aragi taking quite a bit of damage.
Oh, there's the root.
He's locked up, taking so much damage.
No, he gets out. He gets out alive. I'm glad I actually recorded this time. If I'd missed that kill, that would have been catastrophic. I need to message Lowell after this. Just to see what he says. Alright, Freds and Lowell have found Geller. Can they kill it off? There's the root, gets both of them. Marco Win comes in, heals up Geller. Geller gonna be able to back out. Aragi gets the laser off, but no one is gonna go down. Lowell dropping low again. The passive pops this time though, able to stay alive. And MYI having a pretty tough time. Fast Forward once again, playing pretty well in the early game.
Fast Forward is on the right?
Fast Forward is in fact on the right, yes.
Yeah, okay. Then I got it correct. However, did you know that I believe Jella means ice in some languages?
I did not know that. I know Jello is some kind of delicious treat in the American language.
I believe Jella means ice in Italian.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's because I learned more than one language.
So, shall I stitch you together is the only heroes joke we have had so far in the chat. At least we're... God. Right now, Fast Forward taking their hard camp, whereas MYI going for their easy instead, just preferring to get that. And however, the hard camp gonna be pushing mid lane, and I think MYI will do what they usually do and wait until just before the tribute spawns to get their hard camp. They like to use that hard camp as a good distraction for the tribute, or the other way around, the tribute as a good distraction for the hard camp.
Yeah, they're actually moving in onto Saihaya. Saihaya taking quite a bit of damage, but the barrel will save in the bottom lane though. There's another fight breaking out.
Oh god. Aragi's getting engaged on a lot. There's the tribute. And this time, MYI weren't able to get their hard camp beforehand. And I'd like to point out, before level 7, MYI's team isn't actually a very gank-friendly team, because Chen doesn't have his root yet. He gets his root at level 7, so he's going to have a little bit of trouble ganking. And because of this, MYI doesn't know that they're going to be too heavy onto that tribute, but nice denial there with the basketball. And here comes Chen, but where are his friends? Ufa's coming in from the back, going on to Saihaya, gets rooted, trying to shield himself as much as possible. In comes Ufa, getting the heals down, stuns Rhaegar. Rhaegar being forced to back out, and once again Chen with the humongous shields, thanks to his passive, giving himself the brew as well. Then comes the basketball. Geller once again dropping low, gets kicked in the head, goes down, and MYI has control of this area. They're all very, very low though, and Stitches is now coming in. Can he get someone? Oh, there's Lowell again. If he goes down again to Stitches, that's catastrophic. But no, he's able to get out. Stitches moving out, and MYI takes the first tribute.
And this was a very good fight for MYI. They were behind a little bit on levels and experience, but eventually they caught up, and now they can finally make those ganks happen. Especially, like you said, on level 7, that's where Chen gets all of his root abilities.
Indeed, and MYI were thinking about taking hard cap there, but they just abandoned it and decided not to do. They just went Fountain and went to get it back again, whereas I don't know if you know, but Chen's shield from his passive can tank all 3 knights without taking any extra damage. So I'm not sure why they really went for the extra health at this point. I guess just to let it replenish. See, there we go, completely tanking everything. Doesn't matter, but on the other side though, Ace of Spades has been caught out but doesn't get rooted.
So a few options why they could go for the fountain is that they want a regeneration during the time that they're fighting the hard camp, or that they're setting up for the next fight, because if they take it later, then they can't take it again once the next tribute spawns. Oh, in the bottom lane, Asmodan, he gets dunked upon. Fred jumping in, can't quite do anything at all at this point. So yeah, to get back to it, it takes 100 seconds for the regeneration fountain to come off cooldown if you use it. Tributes spawn about every 60 seconds, I believe.
Yes, I believe so. It's about every minute, maybe a minute and a half.
Given the fact that if you're going to go for that tribute fight, then you want those regeneration fountains to be active.
Oh, Ace of Spades, where's the root? Where's the root? There's the root. Ace of Spades locked down. The kick comes in from Fred. Rhaegar goes down as well. That's a 1-for-1. Valor's not in the fight yet. The kick comes in again, rooting Falstad, and MYI take the fight in convincing fashion this time. Oh, that was close. That secondary hook coming in again from Stitches. And Chen, risky move here, is going for the golem while the entirety of Fast Forward that is left is pretty much there.
Well, there are a few things that you have to keep in mind here in this last fight. One, you were talking about how Valor wasn't there. Two, they killed Uther, but Uther, if he's killed early in the fight, he can still dish out tons of damage in his ghost form. So killing him early might not always be the right decision if you cannot peel away from the fight. So that's 2 things that went wrong: the numbers disadvantage and killing Uther, allowing the rest of the team of My Insanity to actually get in range to assist in taking down the tribute.
All of Uther's abilities can still be cast when he is in, but his damage is very much muted when he is in his ghost form. But right now, Clairvoyance has been dropped, so Fast Forward can see that MYI are taking this golem, and they're all moving down to try and really contest this, but I don't think they're going to be here in time. There's the Raid of Vengeance, though. That might be able to do it, but down it goes. Popped. And yeah, they're going to leave it, but the tribute's here, so I guess they're here. Chen's ult has in fact been popped. He's going all the way in. Goingham gets rooted, and that was a bit too far forward, Chen, and Stitch's hook's broken. There's the Divine Storm, and there's the Gorge. This is not looking good. Nice ancestral healing onto Falstad, but this is not looking good for Fast Forward. Down they go. Chen almost managed to escape, in fact, but Shinobu dropping very low here does go down. That's a 4 for 3. Valor desperately trying to escape. Asmodan with the basketball. No, he didn't throw it. Oh, there we go. No, wrong way.
Wrong guess. Oh well. They get a tribute. And they have the Grave Golem in the bottom lane.
They get a tribute. Grave Golem is in the bottom lane. And with they had one less death.
Grave Golem will survive.
Yeah, they had one less death in that fight, and because of that, they're 1 kill up in this game. It's 8-7, a very close game.
A very, very close game. Not in levels though, as the Grave Golem is smashing face. Jella now doing his best to actually stop the Golem. And the minions at the same time, but the Golem doesn't really care about Jella and Mark Owen. He just keeps going, all the way to the bank. But will get taken down. It's a 3 versus 1 situation. But the distraction that the Golem created allowed the team of My Insanity to take down yet another fort. So that's 3 forts in their advantage versus 0 of the team of Fast Forward.
Indeed, that's basically all the tier 1 forts of Fast Forward there, which means they are going to be on the defensive. They have nothing to retreat to if they get caught out in the middle of the map anymore. A nice basketball there, gets a bit of harass and helps clear the wave a bit.
So apparently Gelatio is ice.
Isn't that Gelatio?
Gelatio.
Okay.
It's ice, so Gela.
Yeah, so you got half the word right, is what you're saying.
Hey, that's still better than you. You got nothing right.
Yes, I did. I said Jello was a delicious treat in American. That's 100% right.
Yellow is okay.
Jello's nice. Or in English,
I
just call it
prefer
jelly.
all the Dutch candy is much better than anything you have.
I'm not American. I don't care about American candy. American candy's horrible. English candy, on the other hand, is pretty good. And yeah, there's the hook, there's the gorge, and here's the entirety of Fast Forward. There's the ult from Chen, though, giving no craps about this. Just going to continue removing Rhaegar from this fight. Rhaegar has ulted, but down goes Valor. Ace of Spades has used Divine Storm and is going to be able to escape thanks to the healing totem. Marco Wynn taking a lot of damage here, getting lasered. Araragi going in. There's the Ancestral Healing. There's the root. But now we see Lowell caught out there. Needs to back up. There's minions everywhere from Araragi. And only Valor died in that fight. A lot of people very nearly died, but didn't quite.
Yeah, and didn't quite doesn't get you anything in this game. You need to kill them or you don't kill them. That's how it works.
Indeed, Valor.
This is wisdom from me.
This is good. This is good.
People die when they're killed.
You either do something or you don't. That's your wisdom there.
If you don't win, you don't win. That's how the world works.
Yeah. If guys, very important advice when you play heroes here. If you don't play and win, then how are you going to win? It's very important to win.
If you don't win in heroes, then you lose in heroes. That's how it works.
Indeed.
There's no draw.
Ooh, I'm quite happy because Freds has built Chen the exact same way I do. Very nice. All right, so at the moment, MYI moving around, looking for an opportunity, looking for something to kick maybe in Fred's case, because if he wanted to, he could go in on that tower and take it down. But at the moment, Araragi is doing most of that job himself just by throwing in the odd basketball now and again. And MYI kind of lost right now. There's nothing on the map for them to do. They're just looking around. They finally found the golem is near respawn time, so they're just going to hang around here and look for a gank. Oh, good lord. You can't fit everyone in there. Come on.
Look at this.
It's not going to work. Okay, it might actually work. Come on. Fast forward. You're going to roam. Fred's trying to move in there. I think they're coming up! They're coming up! Ace of Spades sees it, they go on to Stitches, the kick goes down, Divine Storm onto Marco Wynn, and Stitches somehow survived there. The laser is coming down, and he's gone.
And he's gone. It's kind of like your bank account in South Park. There's the Reign of Terror. Fred's getting locked up, but it doesn't really matter. He has so many shields, and they're dealing so much damage at the same time. Saiheya is able to get out of there. The Artist Stun does lock up Lowell, but isn't even going to stop this assault. It's a 5-man push in a very bad situation for the team of Foward, because all of their turrets are now out of ammo. The only thing remaining with ammo is their keep, and even the keep is going to eventually run out of ammo. And speaking of running, well, guess where MYI is going? Onto the Grave Golem.
Indeed, Stitches is down. They have their opportunity. They're gonna take it. Ufa's a bit behind everyone else, but they're gonna go in. And we're seeing Araragi performing Crab Micro with this Asmodan laser beam. That does drop him quite low on mana, though. So I think this will be the end of MYI's push for now, and at least until they can find a fountain. And they found one.
Wow. Such fountain. Much wow.
On the bright side, Falstad just got a tribute. Good job, Falstad. The tribute spawned in bot lane. He flew down there. He stole it. Good job. And that means that's Fastward's first tribute of the game. That's it's pretty dangerous for Fast Forward at this point.
And Fast Forward has to reply to the Grave Golem there, and because Spine Sanity decided not to join in with their own Grave Golem, it's just going to die for now. I mean, it deals about half the keep of worth of damage. I guess that's worth it, but still.
They lost nothing for that. Like, they did half a keep worth of damage in exchange for killing Stitches. So they're still very far ahead in this. They're just going to push down this bot lane now.
Does the Grave Golem actually give experience when you kill it?
When you take it, yes. When you kill it, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's something we need to find out someday.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it, because we still get the XP markers in this game. If we get another Grave Golem taken in this game, I will keep it. Actually, no, we can see this one.
We can see it right now. It's the bottom side.
Yeah, we will keep an eye on it.
It's not attacking. What is this?
It is now. It was just warming itself up. Oh, there's the slam. And right now, we don't even need to look up at the rest of the map. It's pretty obvious that MYI taking a tribute. Golem is about to die. Sebke. Nope, they were just going to leave Sebke out to do it. And pew pew. And yeah, it gives XP.
It gets plus XP, but it doesn't say how much.
It doesn't tell us number. It doesn't say numbers nowadays. It's just plus XP. Yeah, it's plus XP for everything.
Okay, let's see how that works.
Just plus XP. Like, look at the mid lane.
Plus XP. Yeah,
it's always how it's been. It's how it is in game as well. Plus
XP. You don't get to know what kind of XP. It's very good XP.
It's like getting a lifetime supply of something. What does that mean?
Yeah, exactly.
How much is a lifetime supply? Like, one person's lifetime supply is another person's year.
Yeah, just look at America.
This is true. This is true. And right now, wow, that was rude. We both apologise to America for that joke. The entirety of America, including the bad bits.
Actually, here we go. Out at the same time, nice stun there, and off they go.
Good shock and all. SebKR was shrunk right there, and Raider has dropped down. Arthas is dropping quite low, and that's 3 people dead on MYI. This was an incredible engagement. That Rain of Vengeance there. There's the hook! Oh my god, Shinobu going down, and Araki doesn't want any of that. That was the best engagement they could have got. That Rain of Vengeance by SebKR really turning it in Fast Forward's favour. Not the entire game at this point, but really giving them a chance to get back in. And for this, they're going to get their second tribute. If they can get another, then they're going to be able to get the curse up, and that might give them the chance to push back and really take this game.
A little bit late on the basketball, but still, now they're able to push in the middle lane and maybe take their first fort of the game. And this is something I like to touch on, because this is something as a tactician I tend to always look at. If you are behind and you manage to at least even up in experience, at that point there's so much more experience on the map available for you to take. So, for instance, if we're looking at Fast Forward, they still have 2 more keeps to take of 2,000 experience each, and that is a very big number. So now they're exactly equal, but they still have that 4,000 experience that they can pick up. However, yeah, the only issue is they don't have the map control to go with it.
Yeah, they're not going to even bother going for that tribute. They pull back to their base, they're playing it safe, they're just going to kill off this easy camp and get ready for the next tribute, because in theory, next tribute should actually spawn quite near their base. Oh, they are actually heading out anyway. No, that's way too slow. You can't contest that.
They have to know, but they're probably going to try and find someone to pick off.
Yeah,
but who did they want? Who did they want? They want Tigers or Rainer.
Yeah.
And the rest they don't.
Yeah, they're just going to pull back. Going to play it safe. They're in no rush to throw the game because they will die.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, I'm not so good at this game. I'm way too impatient.
I am also impatient, as you have seen my multiple dives when we have played together. But I'm very much a fan of diving the core. It'll be fine. But right now,
heard that before.
Fast Forward, moving up to the golem. That's risky. Oh, it's a trap.
It's a trap.
You can't all fit in that bush. That's not how it works. For God's sake.
Everybody wants to fit onto Stitches.
Oh no, Stitches is the bait. Stitches missed. Stitches gets stunned. Stitches has nommed Ufa hit. No, it wasn't Ufa. Divine Storm goes down. Rain of Vengeance pretty much getting no one. And Chain at this point is completely tying up both the assassins of Fast Forward. And because of this, MYI are crushing through this. There's no one left to tank for these two. And everyone's just going to go onto them. There's the laser beam. Marco Win somehow survived. So did Geller. But Faustak goes down. SebKR is being CC'd. He is trapped. Down they go. Marco Win gets picked off, and that just leaves Geller, who somehow once again managed to escape. If we see any CC, then she will go down here, but it looks like gonna be able to get away. Nope, never mind, denied by the grenade. And this does mean that if they want, MYI can just push and take down this keep, and if they want, go for the core. Oh, they have a curse. Yep, go for the core.
Yeah, what they can also do is not go for the core, but go for the small keeps around it. However, they still have like 17 seconds until Stitches comes back. And look at how Lowell getting a lot of regeneration here. But first, the core is focusing on the Banshee. So this is going to be game number 1 in favor of My Insanity. It was a long game, 18 minutes in, but finally the core fails. And it is 1-0.
Indeed, 1-0 in favour of MYI, but that was a close game. Fast Forward, despite falling behind a bit earlier in the game, really just played it safe. They played their chances well, but In that final fight, Chen played it perfectly, using his barrel to remove both the assassins from that fight, meaning that everyone else got dropped low or popped. Chen cost his own life for it, but because he did it, there was no one to tank for Valor and Falstad, and they both went down at the end of the game. So,
I have to do some gardening.
Yeah, you have to do some gardening of your XSplit, just to make sure the names are the right way around. On the bright side, I haven't seen a who's on which team message since you changed them.
Wow. Brandy Gelt is asking who's Bulgarian. Well, that's you, Dutch.
No, I'm Austrian, remember?
No, you're Hungary.
I'm Turkish.
No, you're Hungary.
No, well, I'm technically part German. And yet the only German accent I can do is the most camp one you could possibly think of. But it's MYI on the left and Fast Forward on the right. So the same as last time.
Yay!
Yay!
If I hold down space, it creates a column of light.
Yes, it's the spotlight feature, and it will create a column of light and follow whoever you last clicked on.
Okay, well, seems good.
Indeed, it's pretty useful. I like it. And you can keep holding down space and just click on different things, including minions, and just follow whatever you click on. You can just swap it on the move.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Look at this. I found my new trick.
Okay. Oh, Sebkea!
Oh, Sebkea!
Sebkea, don't do it! Oh, no. Oh, no. I zoomed all the way in for this. Oh, the hologram! Nope! Oh, the basketball! Oh, 3 points! Good job, Aragi. Very nice there.
Wow.
3 points.
Oh, it works with the minion as well. Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
you can click on minions and follow minions. You just don't get the column of light. Oh,
but you can't click on the scouting drone and get the column of light. However, in the top lane, there's a little bit of a fight breaking out. But I think both sides are keeping their cool.
Yeah,
well, except Diablo.
You may have skimmed over it a little, but someone took a scouting drone. That's quite interesting. It's an interesting pick. And it's actually got vision of Ace of Spades here. Ace of Spades in the bush, but has full vision of him due to that scouting drone.
Oh, there's Sebkea again. But Jella in the background is getting locked up. He's taking quite a bit of damage. There's the ice shield trying desperately to get out of there alive.
There's the basketball! Jella gets away on the skin of her
How did he do that?
I don't know. It was so close. Nope, and there's the root though. Managing to get 2. Very nice there, Marco and Nerd Furion. Did a little bit of damage, but oh, Shinobu! Shinobu his passive has popped. There's the grenade, and Shinobu does go down to Sebkea and Saihaya. Have you muted?
Well,
oh, there we go. Before you muted yourself.
No, I'm just thinking. I'm thinking that's something that hurts, you know.
Indeed. All right, so Gela and Sebkea gonna begin taking their easy camp, whereas MYI already taken theirs. Fred C and Lowell already taken theirs, and just gonna begin on the seeds. Both teams starting their seeds.
Yep. A few seeds being picked up this time by. Actually, they're pretty much equal right now, the 2 players, so they're just going to have to wait until they can go for those big camps, and they're going to get their massive boost of seeds. But for now, Saihaya in the bottom lane, going to clear it out, going to be facing off against Shinobu. Yeah, it's going to be... But he has some backup.
Indeed, there's a bit of a fight in the top lane at the moment. Marco Wynn did get knocked up, the root went down, but Lowell got envenomed. Just gonna walk away. Doesn't really want this. Araragi is there as well, so that could be a 4v4. I'd like to point out how Diablo friendly this top lane is. Currently, we have currently it is full of Tyrael, Diablo, and Asmodan. That's as Diablo as it could get.
Speaking of getting Diablo, Ace of Spades still rushing around on his mount, going to clear it out. And there are 2 members heading over to the easy camp, and they managed to... Aren't they going for the golem? Yeah, they're going for the plant golem.
Indeed, they're going to be going for the plant golem, while fast forward, they're just going to be taking their easy camp right now, just getting some giants up into that top lane. Fredzy, microing around at the moment, getting some life regeneration thanks to his talents there. Did he take Vamp Assault, or is that from his shield? Where is he on my things? Yeah, he has healing effects increased. So there we go, and he's been engaged upon at the moment.
Fred's in a lot of trouble.
Nice
He's getting
teleport.
locked up. There's root. That's the end of Fred. Goodbye.
Fred's alive. He's still alive. No, he's not.
Dead.
He's going on to Sebkea. Gonna try and pop him. Just do some damage. Does explode on him. He's now very low. If Shinobu does go on him, he can probably take it off. Oh, this is so close. Sebkea needs to get out. Shinobu, been flipped. He's gone. And very nice there. That's 3 kills to 1 in favour of Fast Forward. Once again, taking the early game advantage.
However, they do not have all that much in terms of seeds. 81 currently for the team of My Insanity. There we go.
Fast Insanity.
Yeah. So Yella going to just start off this golem here. A little bit of damage here by Sebkaya. But not all that much. Just slowly but surely whittling it down.
I love that the attack speed of that is so short that she actually has time to re-cloak while that's going on.
I see you survived another night.
Wow, that was close.
Wonderful for you.
Only one more, and then they would have
99.
had...
There are no seeds left on the map. So no terrors for anyone yet. And Ufa, I like what Ufa's doing here. He's throwing his Holy Wave out just to make sure... Holy Radiance, sorry. Just to make sure that he can try and kill off that scouting drone. And Sebkaya sees as this hard scout's being taken. Gonna go on Raider. Gets a bit of harass down, but it's not going to be able to get the kill. Ace of Spades arrives as well, just to gain control.
which team won game 1 again? I believe it was
MYI.
My Insanity. Yeah.
Yes.
And they're now a little bit behind Fast Forward. It's kind of
It's pretty much repeat of
resembling
last
what
game.
we saw before.
Yeah, MYI didn't really get that good of an advantage last game. They just got it in the mid to late game, which is what they do. We saw a lot of that last time we cast them as well.
But now though, more easy camp getting picked up. And we should be heading into nighttime rather soon.
Indeed, Ace of Spades, roaming off to the top lane, gonna begin taking down these knights. Whereas bot lane, Malfurion is doing the same. He's doing it a bit quicker though, thanks to the fact that those knights aren't empowered, whereas the fast forward knights are actually empowered because I believe it's Anubarak took Merc Lord. No, he didn't. So were those empowered, or am I just imagining things?
I'm not entirely sure, but it might just be the caster minion that's still alive that's helping so much.
Indeed, that would make sense. And they're not empowered. My mistake. I really thought that someone had Merc Lord there. I was just wrong.
The interesting stuff is that you can actually see farmers just above the lanes. It's pretty amazing how
They're already farmers. They're not gardeners. I think this is a garden.
It's a pretty detailed map, and then again, the entirety of all the heroes' maps are very detailed. Oh, Sebkai is in a lot of trouble. Yeah, bye-bye.
He's not dead yet. Now he is. Oh my god, there's the judgment. There's the basketball. There's the laser. And there's the punch in the face. Taking him down. SHIRE just overdriving here, getting as much splash damage on all as possible. Gets knocked up and knocked out of it. Another basketball, just taking a bit more harass.
So for now, Easy Camp going to get picked up by the team of My Insanity, and as we're heading towards the mid game, they're looking a lot stronger than they were before.
Indeed, MYI pulling back a bit. They're still a bit behind level-wise, but they're not too fussed. They seem to be winning most of the team fights, but fast forward, as they usually do, just picking people off as they go, which is why they're still just ahead in kills, thanks to Sebkea and just picking the odd person off as they overextend.
Speaking of picking people off, Fredzy is in a little bit of a precarious spot here. They're jumping in. There's the fight as it breaks out.
Divine Storm goes down. There's an apocalypse onto the entirety of MYI. Someone just got picked off. It was Raider by the triple tap. Sebkea backing out. Lowell giving chase. Really wants Sebkea to die. Ufa throwing in a shot as well. The Banshees get it in the air. Now it is Lowell versus Gela. And Gela dropping... Lowell dropping quite low, but is able to get out of there. Oh, wrong. He throws down a laser beam. And that is a 2-for-2 trade. So both teams coming out exactly the same there. Just trading exactly.
But now though, the big plants have respawned, so only one. That's all that the team of Fast Forward needs. 1 seed, and they can spawn their own plant golem. However, I don't think that they're really going to stop this one, because the judgment is right there. Fred jumps in. Now we're on to SHIRE. SHIRE desperately trying to escape here. 1 knock-up, that's all it takes. And he walks away, courtesy of Banzo.
Indeed, SHIRE needs to be here, needs his health. Sebkea possibly looking for another opportunity. He's just darting around, looking for any time he can get in.
I'm a little bit confused why the gardeners don't go into their homes.
They don't need to. They're all insomniacs, in fact.
Oh, we have 2 plant zombies now.
Yeah, plant zombie for both teams are available, or they're growing at least. MYI's does pop first, and Araragi is going to be the one who takes it, and he is heading down there, whereas there's currently no one in the main base of Fast Forward to take there. Someone's going to need to go B and get that, and currently no one is doing that. Looks like they're just going to try and react to this first, but they only have 50 seconds left for someone to go B and take it. That is their chance. They don't want to lose it, or they might just abandon this plant terror altogether and just not bother. And they're going for the fight though. SHIRE throwing everything he can down. 37 seconds left on red team's plant golem, and Malfurion gets completely decked after being polymorphed. Huge amounts of damage coming out from both teams. That plant terror is probably going to explode. There's the triple tap. Lowell gets popped. Semkai was knocked up, but it was not in time. Araragi is going on to Tychus, but Tychus was just popped out of his Odin, which means he does have some spare health lying around, which he's able to survive with. And now Araragi is going on to Nova. Nova, be careful. Oh, the dupes! Nova manages to escape and is now behind the plant terror. Is just going to run away. And
Wow, Jella.
oh my god! That was so
One
close.
second remaining. 1 second remaining. That was all it took for Jella to take their own plant golem.
Yeah, so well played there. And that's 9 kills to 5. Once again, we can see the team of Fast Forward coming out on top here. And Araragi doesn't really have that much longer. He has 13 seconds left of this plant terror. He needs to make some use of it. There's only really a 4 here, so he's just going to go for it there. There's the bulb. Is he even going to go in and fight this, or is he just going to go try and get Tychus here? Gets rooted, so his decision's been made for him. He's about to pop out, and now it is an Asmo down here, but SHIRE has been caught out here, gets engaged upon, and does go down.
You have to be a little bit careful because the plant golem is in the top lane. It's dealing quite a bit of damage, but that leaves Banzo completely alone. He's desperately trying to get out of there. Fort goes down, and there's a 5-man push now in that bottom lane. But they have to be careful. Jella is in this top lane. He is smashing all these towers. That is a beautiful build placement right there. But you can already see that 2 members of the team of MYI have already, well, fallen back just to stop Gala from tearing their base apart.
Indeed, and right now though, the rest of MYI realizing they are now outnumbered, having to back up. Reyna gets picked off very, very quickly by SebKR and Diablo. So that's not very good here, but we can see Geller backing out, doesn't want to get caught out by what is now 3 members of MYI. Just going to throw down the bulb, going to leave that there, do the damage. Geller getting knocked up here is now the bulb there was slowed for a bit, got the slow animation, which was kind of cool. And Geller pops out of the plant turret and is just going to back out, go help her team.
Yeah, triple tap now onto Lowell. Lowell taking quite a bit of damage from that one. As Marco Win is moving towards Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades just doesn't care because there's not a wall. Araragi and Lowell now in a lot of trouble. Here's the Apocalypse. They have to walk away from this one. Lowell goes down, and this is really bad for MYI. Fast Forward jumping in, trying to desperately get more and more kills. They need those tokens.
They need the seeds indeed, and because of this map control, Fast Forward just going to take MYI's easy camp there. They may even go for the hard camp. In fact, looks like they are. They're going to go for Shinobu as well. Nice knockback though. SHIRE missing the grenade though, needs to back out. Doesn't want to just take the tower damage unnecessarily. They're just going to go for the hard camp. They know that Reyna can't really contest it on his own. His team very much out of position, taking the easy camp in the top lane.
Yeah, that's going to put a little bit of pressure onto the top lane, but all they have to do right now, at least by insanity, they need 30 ban tokens. 30. That's going to the big golem and taking them all.
Indeed, my insanity though, I can't really get near the plant golem here because Fast Forward have control and they're just going to kill it off, take all the seeds, and now they're closer, 90 exactly, but here's a fight. Fred teleporting in, he's now in really the wrong place here, but Ace of Spades has altered judgment used onto Nova, but Nova's just being healed up, Laser going down, Nova being very, very heavily focused here. I doubt SebKR going to be able to escape, but at the same time, Tyrael was just popped down, gets as much damage as he can off, but there's a load of very large character models here for MYI, and I'm seeing them getting stuck on each other a lot.
Nubarak deep tunneling forward, tries to get the jump onto SHIRE, but SHIRE finally falls out of his Odin form. Is this the turnaround that they're waiting for? I sincerely doubt it. They're just going to be picking up the easy camp. But actually, a few friends have been brought. Banzo and Jella have been brought to the table.
They're in the circle.
Well,
They're in the circle. SHIRE trying to knock him out with the grenade. So much damage going down. Marco Win has arrived. Jella is still tanking, and they're able to get it out. And then you had to steal that easy camp back. And Araragi also goes down. Fast Forward, playing so well this game.
Blue team has destroyed.
definitely, and Fast Forward really does not
Red team has destroyed a
let up one bit. However, we've seen this before. This is exactly the same situation that they were in last game, but they still lost that one. And now they have to keep their cool. They have to just play it very slowly, pick up the camps, get the plant golem, and then immediately smash down the middle lane.
Exactly.
Get that map control.
Well, they have almost all the map control at the moment. The Mercs camps on the map looking very red at the moment, and they're going to continue. So one camp is in favour of MYI at the moment, and that is their easy camp, which is actually still alive. It's still actually pushing top lane, but it's about to go down, and suddenly, no Mercs. Whereas, Fast Forward, they have mercenaries in every lane.
And that's pretty scary. Look at these towers. They're almost down, and even the keep has already taken a little bit of damage due to the plant golem being put down there. And as we speak, the team of My Insanity is having to fall, or rather has to fall back to their base.
They're posturing. They're waiting. Do it.
If Banzo gets a good apocalypse, it's all over.
In order to get the apocalypse, they need a divine storm. There's the divine storm. Where's the apocalypse? There it is. And it gets pretty much everyone, but Fred is in there. There's a triple tap on Raiden. He's the body block. Gets body blocked. He is not dead now. And Semchaos been engaged upon, dropping very low. Fred is gonna pop, but he pops the Odin for the trouble of killing him. And now, Araragi is lasering Tychus. Tychus being dropped very low. Nice CC there by Banzo, protecting his Tychus. There's the CC from the Ufa. But Shinobu backed out on almost 0 health. And Araragi is not going to be as lucky. Does go down, and that's a 4-for-1 trade. That wasn't even really a trade. That was forcefully taking it from them.
Soon the Shamblers shall
Yeah,
rise
well,
again.
that's what happens if you do not get ahead against Fast Forward. Also, look at the middle and top lane. There are knights on the keep. Whoa, that was not my intention. I dropped something.
Well done. Well, at the moment,
Wasn't soap.
well, at the moment, we can see that Fast Forward just going to push down the mid lane at this point. They have so much damage on the board, and the enemy team is only just respawning. They're going to be able to take this keep and then back out, but they need to back out too sweet. They do not want to get caught in that fort slow, and there you go, mounting up. There's the teleport, does demount SHIRE. SHIRE taking a bit of damage, does get blood for blood as well. Oh, Freds is rooted. That's pretty much the end of this counter push. Actually, lol. The question is, does Freds have his ult? There's the Divine Storm, and this is so bright. Where's all this light come from? This is very bright at the moment. Ace of Spades, though, being forced to back out, does go down, and this counter push just hasn't really worked out in MYI's favour at all. In fact, because of this, they're all going to die again.
It's all over.
Yeah,
It's all over for MYI. We're going into game 3. We're going to be we're going to be maybe on Dragon Shire, I guess.
I'd say Dragon Shire. I doubt they would. I doubt they'd ban it out at this point, seeing as it's been so popular. Which I'm happy with. I like the map. And there we go.
I want to see Haunted Mines. That's
I want to see Haunted Mines, but it's never picked. At the moment, Araragi and Freds, the only ones alive. Ults being popped by Freds. Freds, Araragi trying to drop any kind of protection he can, but he has nothing left to give. He spawned a minion. That's not going to help Araragi. He's retreating to the base. Marco Win's actually going to die. Down he goes. So that is a little extra kill. But Fast Forward take this game, and that brings the score to 1-1, and will take us to a final game. The first final game that we have had in a Heroes of the Storm Cup. Between Fast Forward and MYI. Both teams looking incredibly strong. Fast Forward taking out on the way here Mouth Sports, SK, just doing an incredible job, and on the other side of the bracket, MYI were able to take out Planet Keys, who were the team that got to the finals last time. And once again, the sides are exactly the same, so you don't have to change your order.
Yay!
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 So for those who can't read Tekno's stream, we have MYI on the left-hand side, and Fast Forward on the right.
I don't like this map anymore. I've seen it too often. I want to see.
I still like it. It's beautiful.
Then again, the standard 3 lanes on Dota or something, or Dota-like games, it gets boring after a while as well.
You just want haunted mines, don't you?
Yes.
I thought so. All right, so we have three people in bot lane for Fast Forward, whereas we have 3 in the mid lane for MYI. But MYI not happy. They're just going to hang by their towers this time. They're not going to push up because there's a Nova, and they don't want to get caught. And there's an Arthas, and Arthas is very good at catching people out with that root.
Root beer, I might hope.
Very possible.
Very possible.
And I'd like to point out that X for the win predicted correctly. Like, he predicted Illidan before it was picked. At least I'm pretty sure it was before it was picked.
I've never seen Illidan before win.
No, he won the very first finals.
Sepkai is standing next to Fred.
Yeah, nice bait out there, but I was able to bait out the knockup, and now he's going to chase to see if he can bait out more abilities. Oh, missing the dash. Almost hit Sepkai, and there's a warning ping. Don't want to go near that. It's a space, taking a couple shots. And I keep interrupting you just as you go to start to speak.
Yeah, exactly. Right, so a little bit of damage here in the bottom lane, but for now, it looks like, oh, here's the fight going out. Sepkai getting jumped on, he's taking way too much damage. Will he go down? Only 1 health left. There we go. That's the end of Sepkai. Now they're going to try and turn it around. Jella, he's taking up quite a bit of damage. He has already exited the fight. Now with Marco Win and Sehaya jumping out of the fight, they managed to survive.
Indeed. And that is 1 kill to 0 in favour of MYI this time. This not falling behind, able to gain control this time rather than just getting caught out or hooked in like we saw in the first game. However, they are losing the shrine for that.
Although losing 1 shrine isn't all that bad because Banzo can't really get the second one. You need 2 shrines to get a dragon, and then you also need to push everyone away from the middle shrine.
This is true. Araragi looks like he's gonna go top and try and contest Banzo here. Banzo looking for the opportunity, does just tackle in instantly, going completely ham, but he's way lower on health. Gonna have to back out. Araragi easily gonna take this top lane shrine, and Saiheya has to go away dejected from the middle Dragon Knight. Not gonna be able to get it as of yet.
Yeah, and this is going to be the main point of contention, basically. If you win a team fight, you can pick up the Dragon Knight. So both teams are doing a... Oh, and again, Jella actually got revealed by the Regeneration Globe. One of the worst mechanics in the game. Yeah, so if you pick up a Regeneration Globe, then immediately you get revealed by the... you reveal your ganking teammates because of the Regeneration Globe actually flying there.
Exactly, and at the moment, there's only 1 person mid for Fast Forward. They are actually a level behind, or at least a bit of a level behind. They're about to hit 6. There we go, and they've caught up because of that night camp. But now, the shrine is in favour, or the dragon statue is in favour of MYI in the mid lane. If they were all to kill this Falstad in the bot lane, which is looking not too likely, was able to dash out, and then roam to the mid lane, possibly kill Sebkea on the way, which is also looking like a possibility here. Fred's pulling back a bit. Then they can just roam in and try and take that shrine. Oh, the Giant's a big distraction here. And Lowell going in, wants to go ham. Jella throws down the root, doesn't get it. And Lowell now gets immediately envenomed. Gets a couple pot shots hit out, but able to get out in time.
And now the Dragon Shrine actually turns it around in favor of the red team, allowing Fast Forward to actually pick that one up. Or does it? Sahaya coming in, forcing Ace of Spades away. Marco in now going to get it. Yes! He finally gets the Dragon Knight. And now there's a lot of pressure here for MYI. And Marco in just doesn't care. He has a large health pool and is just going to smack down his gates so that his team can move in and kill the fort.
Indeed. However, the Dragon Knight dropping very low very quickly, which means it's only going to get these few towers and the gate. Not going to do an incredible amount of damage. Just killed the first line of defense. Now he's just going to back out. Doesn't really need to do much more of it. Clear the wave. Just hover about. Just keep the enemy team back. Well, the entirety of Fast Forward go to the bot lane and clear up the mess that has been left there by MYI.
Top lane Banzo again facing off against Araragi. Styriel versus Diablo. And neither of them actually getting a good advantage in this lane. The only advantage that Diablo has for now... Oh, Tychus went down in the bottom lane. Probably a root. Yeah, it was a root into a kill.
So. Fred's also dropped really low there. And I'd like to withdraw my congratulations to EXT, I believe was the person's name. But apparently, EXFTW. Apparently that is Shinobu. So his prediction powers are slightly less impressive now. So I'd like to withdraw my congratulations for a correct pick.
Wow. I'm calling very good psychic powers. Very good.
He was able to guess what his team would pick before they could on a 2-minute delay. My god.
I say he's a psychic, and this is proof. Confirmed on stream, Shinobu's psychic.
Confirmed on stream, Shinobu's psychic. And that is why he is currently died once. He's the only person on MYI to die, and that is because of his psychic powers. He had a vision of himself dying, and that distracted him, so he died. Oh my god, Lau! That's a bit ham! That's a bit too ham, Lau! Nice ult! Dodging the shock and awe. There's an there's an apocalypse. Wow, the ancestral healing completely saving Geller there. Down goes a Nubarak. Everyone's quite low. Falstad's very low. If we saw the Illidan go ham, he could get back in, but Illidan is currently going on to Marco when Marco Win goes down. Illidan now on Banzo. Saiheya still a bit low. Geller, that's a very, very ham, Araragi. They're going to back out. And that is a 1 for 2 in favour of MYI, but that was very close.
Very close indeed.
Oh, no. Oh, good headbutt. Banzo dropping lows. Gonna get out. That was... Now that was close.
What they need to do is put people on the shrines right now, so that they can capture it and immediately get the Dragon Knight the moment those shrines are there. You can already see that Fred is moving to the top lane. Lowell and Shinobu moving to the bottom lane. If they now get that shrine, it's all over for the team of Fast Forward.
Yes, but there's currently no one in the mid lane to take it. And Anubrag immediately moving out of the shrine top lane, but Sebkea already there. So that's immediately cancelled. And bot lane's been taken as well, which means Marco Win actually might be able to take this here. Lowell is going, and he may just go full hand, but nope, not going to make it in time. But once again, another Dragon Knight goes over to Fast Forward.
Yeah, that's going to allow them to push yet another fort. Well, yet another fort is a big statement. However, they did so in previous games, and they're going to do it this game once again. Marco Win currently just drawing a few members of the team of MYI into position. Now Ace of Spades in a lot of trouble, taking quite a bit of damage, gets smacked around, gets turned into his ghost form. So that's a pretty big loss for the team of MYI. And with Marco Win on the... oh, nice shock and awe. Lowell actually nice, gets out of there.
Yeah, very nice metamorphosis there. Just getting out completely unscathed. Because for those who don't know, the few split seconds that you are using a metamorphosis while you're teleporting, you are completely invulnerable. So if you are about to get hit by a skill shot that requires a time up, pretty good time to use that metamorphosis, and that is what Lowell has been doing here. But now the entirety of Fast Forward has moved down to that bot lane, and are going to look to see if they can possibly sneak that fort. But there goes the Dragon Knight. They just got the pressure on, and now they're going to back out.
And again, a nice advantage gained here by Fast Forward. They're going to fall back, but this is the engage.
Sebkea gets ordered on. There's the judgment. There's the apocalypse onto the majority of MYI. But Falstad goes down as well as both assassins. Very nice play here by MYI. Good focus. And Lau is now going on to Marco with... Marco Win did use his wolf form, however, and is able to get out alive. But that's both the assassins down for Fast Forward, so their damage source is gone. Whereas MYI, no one went down there. That was a good chase, good engage. Ace of Spades is taking a bit of damage here. He's probably going to get out alive. Yeah, he's fine. He gets out alive. And at this point, MYI just going to continue this push to as much damage as possible. And they will take a fort in exchange for the one they lost. They were able to save the bot lane one as well. So this evens it up fairly nicely. If they don't all die here to this engagement, the assassins have just arrived back. Fred's getting focused down by the Nova. Fred's is gone. Fred's instantly killed. Lowell dropping quite low. You're going to use his dash to escape there, but Shinobu gets rooted, gets flipped, and Shinobu goes down. There's the triple tap on Lowell. Nice teleport, and he still goes down. The triple tap outlasted the teleport, and the last shot managed to fire off and kill him.
Now with 30-second death armors, this will allow Fast Forward to at least take down the bottom fort. That's for sure. Dragon Shrines aren't available yet. They should be available in a few seconds. Yeah, there we go. 30 seconds until they are charged up. And then they will be able to take down the Dragon Knight once again. The only thing they have not going for them is that the Siege Giants are more interested in shooting some minions rather than the fort.
Yeah, Siege Giants are very, very commonly known to have ADHD. They're in the same boat as the mule there. They just really can't decide what's the most important thing to target at any one point. Get very easily distracted.
Oh, this is bad for SHIRE. He needs to stay on the shrine.
Needs to dive. No, there's a... Top's now taken, so if he was able to dive in, he might have been able to delay it in time, but I don't think it would have been worth it. Oh, they're just diving it. They are diving it, but now SHIRE's going to just try and hold top. And now it's up to Arthas. They are going to be able to take bot shrine. Arthas, it is time, but oh no, Geller's being closed in on. He's just going to run away. Just like, nope, none of this. I'm done. I'm coming bot. And that's what's going to happen.
Coming bot, Fred in a lot of trouble. Will he get rooted down? One hit.
Not rooted. Pops his ult, so he's going to get some lifesteal up. Going to be able to heal up and just goes for the engage onto Geller, but no one else is quick enough to follow up here. Lowell actually used the dash. Oh, Ace again getting caught out. Gets the flip. There's the judgment onto Nova though. Shock and awe. Geller takes down Ufa. Down goes the Lowell as well. And oh, Lowell didn't die there. There's the Metamorphosis. Going to be able to pick off the Nova and the Falstad. It was Ufa and Tyrael who have now died. And Banzo, last one left, dropping low. And there's the Illidan. Going to be able to kill it off. And Illidan getting majority of the kills there. So much damage coming down here.
The worst part for the team of Fast Forward is that My Intensity should be able to pick up the middle tower. The Dragon Knight, if they so desire. A little bit interesting that Lowell actually went to the bottom side, and because now Banzo can actually get into range to stop him.
Indeed,
and that cost him. If he just needed 2 or 3 more seconds, I guess, and then he would have been able to take the Dragon Shrine if he didn't go to the bot lane.
Yep, Tychus is coming up to help. It looks like that Fred won't be, but Ace is here. And there we go. Lowell's going to try and do it, but Nova's there as well. Just going to deny it. And no one's going for the shrine though. They're all mid to try and stop it here. Banzo dropping low, and Illidan takes down Banzo and is able to escape thanks to his dash. The clairvoyance meaning nothing. Nova pulling back, just grabbing that Foward because she's pretty sure it's going to die. But that's the first Dragon Shrine of Dragon Knight, of the game for a team MYI.
Actually, look at SHIRE. He's in a lot of trouble. He's going to go down now. They can actually turn it around. The kick is available for Ace of Spades. He's going to try and probably turn it around onto the keep. There's the kick.
And he's gone, and he's a wolf, and he's back.
Pretty much. Nicely done here by the team of My Intensity. Dragon Knight will be alive for another 30 seconds. So if My Intensity actually wants, they can pick up yet another keep.
Looks like they're going to roam to bot to try. They already have Giants there, so they're going to use that to their advantage. They go on to Geller, but Geller back in now, taking a lot of damage, but the sustain is a bit too much. Not able to kill her off. And right now, though, SHIRE's a bit out of position, but not going to go down. Banzo, however, really out of position. Now he's really out of position, thanks to that punt. And the Dragonite going to help kill this off. Apocalypse. No, Ancestral Healing keeps Banzo alive, and Lowell, now dropping low, gets killed off, thanks to the shock and awe. And Odin was popped. Odin's going to disappear now. And now Shinobu is going after SHIRE, but knocks him away instead of towards it. Marco Wind being dropped low. Fred going to be able to knock that up. And SHIRE now backing away, does not want to get involved. But SHIRE is pretty much in a 2 versus 1 fight with the help of Geller against Shinobu. But here comes the rest of MYI. And SHIRE is still around the back. So there's still a chance she could pick someone off or get revealed and picked off by someone like Fred.
Yeah, she's just hovering about. Stealth isn't really stealth in this game. It's kind of like in StarCraft 2 where you do have that little shimmer that you can see that when people are around. You just can't target them as easy as you would expect. So, yeah, it was a very good fight for the team of My Intensity. They managed to turn it around again, and I guess it mostly came down because the assassins were late again. They couldn't. The tanks were already taking too much damage before the assassins actually appeared, and that cost them that cost Fast Forward.
Indeed, but I would like to point out that was a very good engagement. Illidan was popped instantly. He got CC'd, and during that CC, Shock and Awe went off. He was not able to dodge in any way, shape, or form, or use his teleport. So he was just taken out very quickly, and that was one of the bigger damage dealers. But Tychus, the Odin, kept him alive there, and that was very important for MYI's success.
Yeah, definitely. And right now, the shrines are back up. MYI has a little bit of an experience advantage, so they should be able to at least take down this top shrine. And if they can get a push going, and a really good push, then Fast Forward has to respond, and they can send Fast... Oh wait, Fast Forward has fast stat. I was on the... yeah. Good job, Tekno. You can also see what hero is on which team.
Yay, well done. At the moment though, MYI, and in fact both teams, just going to go for the opposite fort for each other. Both going to get it. Fort for fort, not a huge deal. However, Fast Forward got theirs quicker and are going to go for the keep, whereas MYI all are going to be... This could force a 5v5 team fight. And Fast Forward noticed, they're like, oh, we just saw them all be, get out, get out, get out. We don't want anything of this, and they're just going to take the bottom shrine. All that's going on. But, oh, MYI coming down the mid lane, looking for their opportunity here. Fred taking a lot of damage, pops his ult to get the healing. There's the triple tap onto Fred. Takes a lot of damage, but is going to survive. Dropping low. He gets his CC off. He's done his job. If he does die, gets healed up by his space, but it was not enough. Sebkea dropping low. Lowell takes him down, and that was a 1 for 3 trade in favour of MYI, and they may make it a 1 for 4, but no, Marco Win able to escape, and MYI really just stealing those kills away from Fast Forward, who just played a bit too greedy. He was like, I want this keep, and because of that, they were killed off.
But now it is going to be MYI who's going to be picking up yet another Dragon Knight, because there's nothing, and I mean, there's absolutely nothing that Fast Forward can do about it right now. Aragi is going to be picking that one up, so now they can actually make the push happen. Mid lane is looking to be the second target after they take down the bottom lane keep, because the keep is already at half hit points.
Exactly, and there's also gates and wolves up in the mid lane, so it's going to slow down any push. Here we go, MYI beginning to move forward. They do have their Anubrak down, whereas Nova just about to spawn, and MYI hovering back here. They're waiting for everyone to engage in, maybe them throw some abilities down. Shinobu showing himself a little bit. They're backing up. They're playing it safe. Oh, Aragi getting CC. They're just waiting for as many abilities to be used up as possible on this Dragon Knight, but they're just playing safe right now.
And they have to, because one of their champions is actually not there. Nubrak went back to defend the base. Now they're onto Aragi. Dragon Knight is going to be falling soon. Punt goes out. Aragi gets stunned again. Now it's a 5 versus 5 fight.
Tries to knock up, fails both knockups. There's the punt. That's going to be the engagement. The punt fails. There's the knockup though by Fred. Gets it in. There's Judgment. And Ancestral Healing fails. Killed off too quickly. And there's the Divine Storm. And this is an MYI fight. Down goes the Nova. Marco Win gonna be killed off by Lowell here.
Nuclear missile detected.
Oh god, that killed off Diablo. Diablo is going to respawn thanks to that, but now they need to just kill this keep and go for the core. There's 40-second respawn timers for everyone except Diablo. Another nuke dropping down, just darting around this Diablo, trying to slow him down, but there's the Apocalypse. Dodge out of that. That's going to be bad if they can't deal with that, but this is going to be MYI's game, and MYI are going to take their second Heroes of the Storm Community Cup here on ESL at twitch.tv/TechnoLink. Very well played.
Yeah, what an amazing game, but in the end, it was MYI who got a little bit ahead, and then Fast Forward didn't really have any answer to that. So I would like to thank all the viewers for tuning in. Make sure to hit the follow button below, and make sure to support your casters by heading over to their Twitter accounts, twitter.com/techno_link, and of course, twitter.com/Tetcher. You can also find us on YouTube, the TechnoLink, and Tetcher. Pretty simple.
Just Tetcher.co.uk is easier because my YouTube link is not in fact Tetcher.
Yeah. Anyhow, I would like to thank again the viewers. It was a very nice casting for you guys, and I hope to do it more often together with Tetcher. Maybe tomorrow the Heroes Pro League, but we'll have to find out more about that later on. Thank you indeed for watching, and enjoy the music as we roll the last few clips of the evening. Tetcher, it was great, and maybe we'll see each other again.
Indeed, maybe we'll cast tomorrow. If not, we'll cast very soon.